students, this is Adarsh Vili, and today we are going to study about the topic that is transformation of sentences. But before we start with our studies, you can see the awesome look that is behind me. Instead of teaching you from the classroom, today I thought that why not we go in the lap of nature and start with our topics. We can study and we can be refreshed by the cool and fresh air. So it is around 5:30 in the morning, and I am at my nearby place in a small countryside which is around my city. And here I took this opportunity of speaking to you and giving you a good view of the countryside, as well as we are going to study about our lesson that we have decided for today. So this is Adarsh Vili and I am talking from channel Success Mantra. And today the topic that I have decided to teach you, that is about the transformation of sentences. And in this topic we are going to study about the first topic, that is about the active and passive voice. So before we start with our topic, let us first let's see that what transformation of sentences is all about. Transformation of sentences is actually a grammatical form, or we can say that it is a type of a method by which we can change a sentence from one grammatical form to another grammatical form. Now this is a compulsory question in board exam, and this question carries at least 8 marks. So by clearing this topic, transformation of sentences, you will be able to score high marks in your grammar section. So let's start with the transformation of sentences. Okay students, let's get started with our topic, active and passive voice. And for more clarity, you can watch the video on the full screen mode. So now let's start our topic, that is active and passive voice. The voice of the verb shows whether the subject is the doer or the receiver of the action. So when we are talking about active and passive voice, first we have to see that what the verb is. A verb is said to be in active voice when the person or the thing denoted by the subject acts or is active. Similarly, a verb is said to be in passive voice when the person or thing denoted by the subject does not act but suffers the action done by someone. Now look at the following example. I love my motherland. This is in active voice. My motherland is loved by me. This is passive voice. The judge punished the guilty. The guilty was punished by the judge. This is in passive voice. Now students, let's see the changes that we have to do when we are changing active to passive voice. Now consider the first example, Ravi hit the ball. Now here in this example there are three things to be noted, that is subject, verb and object. See the change. The ball was hit by Ravi. Now you can see that the object of the active voice has become the subject of the passive voice. Now students, consider example number 2. Ravi gave Raj a gift. Now this sentence is in active voice. Now you see there are subject, verb, object which is indirect and object which is direct. So there are two objects in this sentence. One is direct object and one is indirect object. In this case, Raj is indirect object and gift is direct object. And we can change it to the passive voice by using either of these two objects. A gift was given by Ravi to Raj, and secondly Raj was given a gift by Ravi. Now students, note the third example. Ravi received Raj at the airport. Now this is an active voice. You can see that there is subject, verb, object and a phrase attached to it. Raj was received by Ravi at the airport. So in this case we have to use the phrase also. So we have to use the phrase also at the end of the sentence. Okay, now students, we will make this topic more clear by reviewing the rules for changing active to passive voice. Now as you can see here, The first rule is subject of the active voice becomes object of the passive voice. Rule number 2, only the past participle form of the verb is used in passive voice. Now most important, see the third rule, object of the active voice can be singular or plural word. If it is plural word, the verb will be in agreement with its subject in passive voice. For example, Ravi is eating bananas. So the correct one is bananas are being eaten by Ravi, and banana is being eaten by Ravi is wrong, because here we have to go in accordance with the agreement of the verb with the subject. This is most important and you have to keep this in mind. Now let's see rule number 4. When transitive verb has two objects in active voice, the direct or the indirect object may become the subject in the passive voice. For example, my friend gave me a book. This is an active voice. I was given a book by my friend. This is in passive voice. And also a book was given to me by my friend. So we can use either of the two objects. Now see the fifth example. When the verb in the active voice is prepositional verb, that is, a preposition is attached to a verb. A preposition is not dropped when changed to passive voice. For example, the boys laughed at the joker. This is active voice. The joker was laughed at by the boys. So here we have taken the prepositional phrase laughed at in the passive voice also. Now students, let's consider the most important part, that is the change in the tenses. We will start with the present tense. See the case of simple present tense. It says is MR plus verb in third form. So with simple present tense we use is MR plus verb in third form. Now see the example given. Tom likes Jenny. This is in active voice. Now it will change as Jenny is liked by Tom, and that is passive voice. Then see the case of present continuous tense. It uses is MR plus being plus verb in third form. An example is Tom is helping Jenny. This is active voice. Jenny is being helped by Tom. This is passive voice. Now see the case of present perfect. In case of present perfect tense, we use has, have, been plus verb in third form. For example, Tom has helped Jenny. This is active voice. Jenny has been helped by Tom. This will be in passive voice. Now let us consider the case of past tense. In simple past, we use was, were plus verb in third form. For example, Jenny cooked the food. This is in active voice. And in passive voice, it will be converted into the food was cooked by Jenny. Now see the case of past continuous tense. We use was oblique were plus being plus verb in third form. And take the example, Tom was holding the bat. This is active voice. The bat was being held by Tom. This is passive voice. Now the case of past perfect, we use had plus been plus verb in third form. Tom had met Jenny. This is in active voice. Jenny had been met by Tom. This will be in passive voice. Now students, let's consider the changes that we have to make in future tense. In simple future, we use will oblique shall plus be plus verb in third form. For example, Tom will do it. It is in active voice. It will be done by Tom. That is in passive voice. Now see the future perfect. In future perfect, we use will oblique shall plus have been plus verb in third form. Take for example, Tom will have bought it. This is in active voice. It will have been bought by Tom. This will be in passive voice. I hope you all like this video, and do suggest me new topics of English language and English literature for ICSE, ISC and CBSE board classes 9 to 12th, in which you feel some difficulty. I will try to help you as much as I can.